Use the floaters. Okay, so when you're ready, yeah? When you're ready, let's go. Okay, I'm looking for quality, yeah? Closing down, talking.
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to say personally for me, yeah, these two here, wow. If I had these two man in my team, you get me. 50 I know my guy differently in it from like years back, like,
yeah.
Come on. You say football wise,
yeah.
You say big one today.
Big one today, biggest one for us this season, definitely by far, man.
100%. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 100%. Looking to take something home, definitely today, man.
Well, I'm looking at the strike force, like it's like 100 goals between them. So
yeah, it could work.
It could work. Get me.
It could work.
But
see
nah,
what happens, man.
Things I love to hear, man. Love right slim. Come on, man. Always slim, man. Bless.
Turn up. Let's work it back now. Let's work it back.
Every time I turn the camera, I'm pulling like welders. Can you get one on camera?
There you go.
9 out of 10 performance from you today.
10 out of 10, man.
Oh, that's what I like to see, man. Come on.
It's going to be 10 out of 10 today.
So we're saying big game.
Massive game, man.
So we're saying expecting nothing but the dub.
We got to get a win, that's all, man. And play decent stuff. It's a good
man.
surface. Obviously, at this level, we're not used to playing on the surface.
True.
We used to play it on shit, bobbly pitches.
And it's a big one as well. So if you can't play on here, then you can't play on nothing, innit?
That's it. All I want to see is my team.
So you got the hair done for the game, lad, yeah?
We got our heads up.
Good problem out. I know him differently, innit? But for the people that don't know him, this is Mr. Richards. Mr. Raise the level. Mr. Man of the community. Mr. In my eyes, everything. So I'll catch your interview after the game. I just want to make them know who you are.
Okay, hold it there. Next one. Side back. Let's go. Back it up. Shuffle across.
Oh, respect for that, key.
If you cannot raise your game for such an occasion, there is an issue. Okay, now we're going to ask ourselves the level of commitment for the whole season. If you're here today on time and everything else, this is what's required for the whole season. Yeah, not just for the end product. We have a process, understand? And the process means from the start together right to the end. All right, we're at the end now. So if you can't get motivated, there's an issue. This surface suits our game. Yeah, footballers, we got ballers. That's what we call ballers for a reason. Heath ballers, we all together. So yo, when I give you your job shortly, get switched on. If you're not doing what I require, there'll be a little board up saying sub. Okay, there's a reason why they call me coach. Believe in me and trust me, and the rest will happen.
Yeah, Dash. So you're gonna give them that support, yeah? Up top, we got Leroy on the left, yeah? Danzo on the right, okay, Bones in the centre. But Bones and Danzo can swap anytime. You know when you're ready to drift, do your thing, innit? Obviously, Leroy's out there strong as well, so I think it's a good setup to start with, to be honest. Whereas as long as everyone's giving it 100%, we're good to go. Yeah, like I said, there's no half-hearted thing out here today, boys. Last game, let's fucking make something happen. You know what I mean? Any half-hearted, just say from now, man, can go and sit out and we swap you up. You get me? Don't want to see nobody watching the ball today, man. All challenges, everything in the air. Man must get up there, bro. We got a habit of standing around and watching the ball in the air, waiting for it to land. Fucking get up there. You know what I mean? Everybody, like I said, just enjoy it. Work for each other, man. You know what I mean? Last game of the season, boys, man. This is it, man. Say that again. Yeah, man, lick it out. Right, lads, win or lose. The drinks on me, my win. Win.
Oh, it's set pieces, lads, isn't it? Yeah, it's strong, isn't it? We're winning. We're only winning.
I'm winning, Highgate.
It's community thing. Come on, guys.
This is where it matters now, lads. Come on, man. Fucking have it today, boys.
You on that side today. You on that side, yeah?
We owe him a performance for this year, so we're going to give him a performance. Doesn't matter if we lose respectfully. When we're in front of goal, we shoot, yeah? Yeah, give 110% for this team, yeah?
Boys,
Come on, lads.
To the right side. Yeah, okay, no problem. Guys, play football. You want to see us. Yeah, enjoy the game. All the best. Yeah, cheers.
Don't forget, you get a medal at the end.
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now, this week, it is the final game of the 21-22 season. It's been a graft, but I've loved every single minute of it. So it's only right I bring you this week's action between Heath Ballerz and AFC Highgate, who are competing in the Community Cup final. I know both of their managers very well. We go way back. Now, like I say, less of me pattying. Let's get straight into the action. Early corner for Heath Ballerz. George whips a decent ball into the box. Ish gets his head on it, but it goes out for a goal kick. Early spell of possession by the Heath Ballerz boys. Tendai picks up the ball in the middle of the park. Plays it out to number 19 Delaney. Decent little turn. George with an overlap. Goes to whip one into the box. Overhit, and it goes over the bar.
Good. So far, so good.
Just in front of the camera, a man that needs no introductions. I think you all know him by now if you watch this channel. Danzo, decent footwork, tries to whip one into the box. Breaks out to Nesta, gets his shot away. Just wide. Come on, man.
Hey, man, please, hands down, Tendai.
I'm going with Liverpool after this. Throwing into the feet of Nesta. Picks up the ball, looking for options. Nothing on, so he goes back home to centre-back Lee. Sees a decent run on that right-hand side, so he spreads it wide to Leroy. Eventually, brings it under control. Decent little drop of the shoulder. Being pursued by Jack. And eventually, Ish brings him down. Free kick to AFC Highgate. From that resulting free kick, it is whipped into the box by Lee. Leroy drifts off at the back post. Tries to lay it off to Bones, who doesn't read it. And eventually, Heath Ballerz do clear their lines. No further than Wes, who tries to help it back into the box, but it goes over the bar. About 10 minutes into the game at this point, and you got Heath, who picks out Ish in the middle of the park. Delaney, with a run on that right-hand side, gets it under control, tries to play one across the 6-yard box. Cleared by Darryl in the end. Another corner for Heath Ballerz. You got George standing over the corner again. Decent delivery. Doesn't pick anybody out. Danzo plays it off to Simon. Drops the shoulder. Goes for the pass up the line, but it does go out for a throw-in. DB doing a job at right back today. Plays one into Leroy. Again, decent little drop of the shoulder. Bones running through the channel, but he's offside. Lionel's got that ruler out again. Straight as an arrow. George picking up the ball middle of the park. Sees a pass into Ish, who drops the shoulder and turns away from Bash, who concedes a foul.
Absy, keep talking to the man then for me, yeah?
Jack standing over the free kick, whips a decent ball into the box, onto the head of Mackay. Could have gone anywhere, but keeper Jono's got it covered. Now ball into Nesta, spreads a decent one out to that right hand side to Bones, who's peeled off the centre half. He's going to play a game and now you see it, now you don't with Jack. Whips one into the box, but fair play to Denell. Clears it out for a throw-in. Number 19, Delaney picks up the ball again. Ish has got space in front of him, so he gets a shot away. Jono's got it covered though.
No turn. That's lovely. Keep it going that way.
He's this side, watch him. He's rolling back the years, you know.
Watch your lines, everyone. Check your shoulder. Check your shoulders.
That'll be 30 now, man. Jono plays a ball into Nesta, who chests it off to Simon, who's having a jolly up in the middle of that park. Decent little footwork. Out to this left-hand side to Wes, doing a job at left back today. back into Simon, back to Wes. Plays the ball into Bones, naughty little turn that doesn't quite come off, and it eventually goes out for a throw-in. At centre half, Daryl stepping out of defence with a ball. Plays one into Bash, who has been pulling the string so far in the game. Plays a decent ball through, but fair play to Harry, quickly off his line and saves it. Just in front of the camera, you got the man Danzo, always got that little drag back in him. Plays one into Bash, who tries to play a little cheeky one over the top, but credit where it's due to centre after now, clears his lines, picked up by Nesta, and the Highgate boys start again. Over on that far side, throw into Heath Ballerz, another silly foul conceded by the AFC Highgate player Bash, free kick 25 yards out from goal. Now once again, got Jack standing over the free kick, whips on into the box. Matty tries to get ahead on it, but Jono's got it covered. Abs picking up the ball on that right hand side into Delaney, and this time Nesta brings him down. I don't think Slim's too happy about it. Now another free kick to be taken by George, whipped into the box, but once again play too close to the keeper Jono, who's got it covered all day. Nesta with a decent 1-2 with Danzo, but once again centre half to now like a brick wall. Jack plays one into Heath, who's got time to turn on it, skips past one, skips past Simon, skips past the third. Now can he get his head up to get a crossing or get a shot away? But credit where it's due to Leroy, doing his tracking back and his defensive duties, managed to hold him up. Heath does play a ball inside, but it's picked up and cleared by Lee. No further than right back George, who's got time to get his head up. Plays one inside to Delaney, gets it out of his feet, shot away, but it goes well wide.
Okay, we've got to be a bit more clinical, but beautiful.
Ball helped on by Simon into Bones, but once again centre half the now doing his defensive duties. But Bones, being the experienced player he is, plays one back to Wes into Simon, who plays another one into Nesta. Bash with a cheeky little ball. Now if this would have counted, it would have been a decent finish. But Lionel's got that ruler out again, straight as an arrow.
No turn, no turn, no turn. Well done, Jack.
Good tackle.
That's worth a goal, mate.
Ball picked up on his left hand side by number 14 Wes. Plays one into Bones, turns, gets his shot away, but it goes well wide. Now in the latest episode of Now You See It, Now You Don't, Now You See It, Now You Don't. Absolutely filthy that is by the boy Bones.
Okay, you're in.
Right in front of the camera, you got holding midfielder Simon. Decent little footwork, plays into Bones, who holds off George. Plays one into Leroy, who managed to ride the first tackle. Goes to play a ball to that left hand side. Goes and wins the seconds. And then eventually, centre half the now concedes a penalty. Got Bones standing over the penalty. Puts into the bottom left hand corner. 1-0 to AFC Highgate. Now as we enter the last 5 minutes of this first half, you got Bones on that left wing again. All sorts of tricks just in front of the camera. Managed to play one back to Bash. Another little cheeky ball into Nesta, who gets it under control, gets his shot away. But what a save that is by Harry in goal. Now from that resulting corner, the ball's whipped into the box, onto the head of Bones, cleared off the line by Heath. Little bit of a goal mouth scramble, breaks out to Danzo, gets his shot away, but it's dragged wide. Now into the last minute of this first half, Simon plays on through to Danzo, that now tries to clear his lines, no further than Bones, who shoots. George blocks it, Mackay manages to clear it out of the box into the feet of Ish, but Wes ain't gonna let him go nowhere. Brings him down. Now on that note, referee's about to blow up for half time. We're gonna go into the half time break. Heath Ballerz 0, AFC Highgate 1.
So the only way they've scored is a set piece, which is a penalty. That's outside of our hands. But apart from that, the tempo's okay. We're going to start at the back, coming right way forward. Harry, love the talking, love your positioning. Fantastic. You're not getting overdrawn with the occasion. Fantastic. Keep that going, all right? Yeah. Outlet ball. Back line, George on the right. Fantastic. As soon as we're in possession, your body shape is looking to have it and looking forward. If you can't roll him in, you're going to be clipping it forward anyway. So keep being an outlet for him. Same with yourself, Jack. It's a nice personal battle out there. I know it's not your preferred position, but you're doing a fantastic job for us out there. Keep on to that. And again, as soon as these two wide men have the ball, I want people looking to offer them support. Even the two in the middle as well. Where is he gone? Heath, also coming short, because we can't always go there. There's often one in the middle as well. So come and pick it up. Okay, centre two. Now, this is what's going to happen. When George gets drawn out, okay, he has to go across. You will have to shuffle across. You can't have to keep his space, shuffle across. We have to shuffle, okay. By the time we've shuffled across, because the ball is the immediate danger, so therefore, George has to go, you have to cover, Mackay will cover your space, Jack will come in, and then our midfield should be back in time to cover that.
We're giving them too much time with the ball, to be honest. You get me? We've got to be on their first touch, man. Obviously, they've got one or two little players that do their little slick little moves, man, but it's easy to snap out. You get me? I would say DB a bit shaky over there on the right, bro.
It's been a while, and just
yeah, nah, I hear.
I know, I gotta pick it up in it.
Yeah, definitely. Just a little bit more communication in the defence, that's all. You get me? At times, they've got a couple man just floating and that. No one's not pulling, no one's not recognising, or no one's not saying anything. But I'm watching
from the midfield.
Yeah, I'm watching man float. You get me? So yeah, man, I would say it's a decent start, man, but it could be better, boys. Could be better.
I think the floaters will happen when we're pushing, because we're pushing so much as well when we're attacking.
Nah,
which is not a bad thing.
We've got the three going forward, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and then obviously Quality or whoever rotates into that. Two people should always be sitting.
We're holding.
At the moment, all of them are going, bro.
Pushing, okay.
So just one goes, one out of the three goes, and the other two just holding it. Serious, man. Honestly, just play zonal, innit? Just play in the position.
On the left when we've been pushing, and then there's nobody there, if that makes sense. So you just come a little bit, you get me? Just to give man that option. That's all I would say, man. But it's a decent start, boys, man. But we gotta pick it up a bit. This is not a match. This is raw, not a match for us. You get me? The levels are completely different.
They want it more,
but they want it more. If you let them play, they're gonna play, just like anybody.
Now with them halftime team talks done and dusted, let's get straight back into the action. There you go. Now ball on that right hand side for Heath Ballerz, played back to George, who I will say his delivery has been very decent on the day. Whips it into the box, cleared there by Daryl, and goes out for a corner. Now another decent delivery in there by the right back George, onto the head of Harry, cleared off the line by Wes, unlucky not to have equalised. Good defending. Now again on that far side, you got the right back George standing over the corner, whips another decent ball into the box. This time Leroy gets his head on it. Back out to George, who tries to help it back in first time. Bash gets on the end of it, and it is cleared eventually by Wes. Kanya? Now about 55 minutes into the game, Danzo always got a drag back in him. Little cheeky chip into Bash, who helps it onto Leroy. Can't get under control, and young centre half Mackay comes and clears his lines. Number 6 Lee, who has been solid so far for that back line at AFC Highgate, into DB, who whips one into the box. Leroy managed to drop his shoulder and whips a decent ball into the back post. Bones heads it back to Danzo, gets his shot away. That now clears it off the line. Little bit of a goal mouth scramble. Breaks to Leroy, out of his feet, shot away. Back of the onion bag, 2-0 to AFC Highgate. Couple of substitutions. You've got DB coming off and you got Jeremy coming on at right back. Now literally a minute after the restart, George picks up the ball in the pocket once again, plays one over the top to Ish, just out a camera shot, goes and takes on Wes, who goes and concedes a penalty. Now Ish, who was brought down in the box, he's standing over the spot kick. Referee blows his whistle. Ish gets his shot away, but it is saved by Jono. Now Heath Ballerz missing their chance to get themselves back into the game. And as we go back down the other end, you've got Bones standing over the ball once again. Decent footwork, managed to get past the centre half the now. But his little brother Mackay is there to back him up. Danzo picks up the ball. Now you see it, now you don't. Absolutely filthy again by the boy Danzo. Got 3 players in and around him. Still managed to keep control of the ball though. Plays out to that left hand side to Bash. Whips on into the space to Simon. Helps on into Bones, but once again, Harry off his line early doors. It's a decent save.
That's too easy!
Now I will say number 16 Bash, that touch in and around Abs was absolutely filthy. Decent ball played into Leroy as well. He goes to whip it in first time, but it is cleared. Now I do believe the inexperience of Heath Ballerz, who are a newly formed team, are starting to kick in at this stage, and the older players of the AFC Highgate boys have started to take control of the game.
Put that bullshit out! Fucking let the ball go! Put that bullshit out!
About 75 minutes in at this point, and the AFC Highgate boys are just starting to have fun with it.
Behind you, behind you. No, dude, and on this! Everybody let the fucking ball do the work, boys! The ball do the work, boys! Simple football!
Oh, good football, man.
Simple football, boys!
Jürgen Slim. Hey. Even though they were playing decent football, Jürgen Slim wasn't happy with it. And as I say that, you got the boy Simon still pulling strings.
Leroy! Back him off, boy!
Now substitute Carlo, who's come on for Leroy, picks the ball up on his right hand side, and it'd be rude not to have a dig from there. Now if you've known Simon for as long as I've known Simon, you know he can definitely pull out the bag from here. Watch him! Now I give Bones stick all the time. Truth be told is I'm jealous that he can still do things like this, and he's my age. He's been doing this since he was in school in the 90s, and he's still pulling strings now. Nesta picks up the scraps, plays another ball over the top to Bones. Harry comes off his line. Bones nicks one in and around him. George can't get out of his feet, and Dan Alwell, doing what Dan Alwell does, slaps it in the back of the onion bag. 3-0.
Come on! Ahead of the game, boys! Come on!
Decent shift put in by Nesta, and Jari's brought on for him. Slim just trying to control the tempo of the game now and see the clock down, while Dan Howell's having a jolly up on the pitch. Fans are loving it. Stop lying. But I will give credit to the Heath Ballerz boys. Young lads, they didn't give up and they kept trying to go for goal. So they have got the building blocks and the foundations to be a very, very good team in years to come. And on that left-hand side, Dan Howell tries to play one through to Bones. But again, the young defender Mackay, showing a lot of heart and desire, does his defensive duties.
Bro, doesn't matter who scored. Hit it!
Oh, jeez.
Go enjoy yourself.
Good save, keeper. Now, Slim doing what all good gaffers do, making sure that all the players get a decent run out in the cup final. While Heath goes for goal, but it goes well over the bar. Now, we are literally into the dying embers of this final. You got Ish in the middle of the park, still trying to pluck and still trying to make something of it. Receives the ball again, but Jeremy, doing his defensive duties, comes away with it. Now Mackay standing over the free kick just inside his own half, but Lee, being as solid as he has done all game, heads one back to the keeper. Decent defending. Ish picking up the ball in the pocket once again. Overlapping run there by Jack, but Jeremy is a bit too strong for him, comes away with it, and Jack concedes a free kick.
Come on, Jeremy.
Now as we enter the last minute of the game, you got Carlo just trying to run down the clock, trying to run it into the corner. Got two defenders in and around him. Eventually it does go out for a goal kick. Now with the referee about to blow his whistle at any moment, AFC Highgate are going to end up winning the game 3-0 and are going to be crowned the Community Cup champions. I'm Big Fazza, this is Sunday League Settings. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, now of course, man. Yo, it took me a minute to even get this far, bro. You know, one of them ones.
Hey, personally for me, this is the best I could have finished the season.
Yeah, now of course, man.
Guys,
yo,
man.
this guy used to train, man. You know,
How
bro.
you mean?
So it was special. This is a special win for me. You get me?
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Oi, head up, man. You go again. It's rolling back the years. Man, you know, D. Yes, right. Play. The young buck. My brother. Yo, you have to sack your bedrooms, you know.
Bring that home, you get me, fam? Bring it home, man. You get me? Love.
Oi, he's got the daddy weight on him now.
Not my phone. I had it down as young blood, but that's
It's like old blood now.
Yo, Si, what is it today?
Guys, there's a few runners in here. Number 20 on the greens, but really good player. Had a good, decent game. But for me, man of the match, number 16.
Bash.
So today's runners up, please. Hands together for Heath Ballerz. Let's go. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Get it, man.
Great idea today, fantastic. Really good, we enjoyed it. Thank you guys.
AFC Highgate Elites.
Overdue. Oh, it's Sliz. Oi, it happens behind the scenes as well though, man. Pick up yours. Oi, you know days. Now that's all you're getting from me for the 21-22 season, and as I always say, respect people. Myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.